Pats Nation, what is going on? It's your boy Patriots Global here, back with another one. And y'all, we got to sit down for a second, all right? We have to sit down and we have to talk about the upcoming 2021 NFL Draft, where the New England Patriots stand and what pick are they going to make. That's going to be in a separate video, but as the title, you can probably tell the Patriots should not draft a wide receiver in the first round. I'm not crazy high on them drafting receivers in general, but don't do it in the first round, okay? Dear God, please do not draft a wide receiver in the first round if you're the New England Patriots. And I'm doing my research on the upcoming draft, the players. I love watching mock drafts. And so many mock drafts, 9 out of 10 mock drafts I see constantly have the Patriots taking a wide receiver in the first round. And it's super aggravating, all right? It's super aggravating because if you know the Patriots in the slightest, you will know that Bill Belichick does not really like to draft wide receivers. In fact, Belichick has only drafted one wide receiver in the first round in his entire career, and that was N'Keal Harry. And I think we all see currently how N'Keal Harry is panning out. And I think Belichick's looking back at himself and he's going like, why would I do that again? I did this once and look how that turned out. I've noticed that a lot of Pats fans over the years have always gone, Belichick, stop trading for these receivers. Belichick, stop going to free agency. Belichick, look towards the draft, get younger. And for a little while, I agreed. I was like, you know what? I want to see what it's like. And then he started to do it. And I understand why Belichick likes his veterans, okay? Even if these guys are older, Belichick likes to have a proven receiver, a proven guy on the field that he knows how to utilize. He knows what his strengths and what his weaknesses are, because let's remember that if you're drafting a guy, what he did in college is extremely different from what he could potentially do in the NFL. I mean, you look at so many first-round players, and they're spectacular in college, and then they cannot make that switch to the NFL, and vice versa. You see guys who just cannot get it going in college and then come into the NFL and they're all pro. But specifically wide receivers, Belichick has just always had an issue drafting. Minus a couple guys like Julian Edelman and Malcolm Mitchell, there really is no notable guys. When you look at famous Patriots wide receivers, Wes Welker, Randy Moss, these were all acquisitions that Bill Belichick had. He did not draft these guys. And you'll see that Belichick in the draft truly rarely does like to draft wide receivers in ultimately any round. In 2020, Belichick did not draft a single wide receiver. In 2019, he only drafted one wide receiver, first round, N'Keal Harry. That was Belichick's first time in his entire career drafting a wide receiver in the first round. 2018, Belichick goes and drafts Braxton Berrios in the 6th round of the 2018 draft. I always liked Berrios. I think that he's even done some pretty decent things for the Jets. Could not get anything going for the Patriots. 2017, Belichick does not draft a single wide receiver. 2016, Belichick goes ahead and he drafts Malcolm Mitchell. A rare hit at the wide receiver position for Bill Belichick. Panned out really well. 4th round selection. Again, you'll see Belichick really picks those wide receivers when he does pick them up mid to late rounds. Malcolm Mitchell, again, did really good for the Patriots. 14 games, 32 receptions, 401 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Sadly, his career, though, was plagued by injury. 2015, Belichick, again, does not draft a single wide receiver. 2014, Belichick drafts one wide receiver, 7th round, Jeremy Gallen. Do you know who that is? No, he did nothing in the NFL. 2013, which, may I say, was a great year for Bill Belichick. I mean, Daron Harmon, Logan Ryan, Jamie Collins, all within one draft class. Spectacular. But 2013, Belichick does decide he's going to draft a wide receiver. 2nd round. Again, nothing you really see from Belichick. Aaron Dobson. Yeah. I mean, he was all right. He was all right his rookie year. Outside of that, what did this man do? Nothing. And he only had 3 years in the NFL, all with the Patriots, and then nothing happened. His first year with the Patriots in 2013, he was able to put up 519 yards and 4 touchdowns. Pretty good season. That was his only good entire season. 2014, 38 yards. 2015, 13 yards. Where's Aaron Dobson now? Out of the NFL. 2012, Belichick drafts another wide receiver in the 7th round. Who was that? Jeremy Ebert. Again, nobody can tell you who that is. 2011, no wide receiver. 2010, a huge draft class. Belichick drafts one wide receiver in the 3rd round. Taylor Price. Again, no one can tell you who the guy is. Not in the NFL anymore either. I mean, we can go on and on and on, but you can just see the consistency of what I am showing you. Belichick rarely has hits. Malcolm Mitchell was good, but he became injury prone. Julian Edelman was a diamond in the rough that the Patriots really got blessed with. Belichick also rarely drafts a wide receiver 2 years in a row in the draft. It seems that it's usually every other year he'll take one wide receiver at some point in the draft. But usually, that guy ends up being nothing, all right? Let's not waste draft capital. Let's not waste our time even saying, let's include this guy in the mock draft, because for some reason the Patriots cannot develop a wide receiver. The scouting staff, whatever it is, the development at the wide receiver position cannot be done in New England. The Patriots have $60+ million this offseason. They need to go out and they need to go ahead and spend it on a true, proven veteran wide receiver. A guy who knows the NFL by now, who knows the ropes, who knows what he's doing, can pick up the Patriots system, who has talent, but can also go out on the field and play smart. You look at what the Patriots wide receivers are doing right now, and they're all just way too young. That is a big problem right now with these Patriots wide receivers. Gunnar Olszewski is still very young. He's learning to still be a wide receiver. N'Keal Harry still learning to adjust to the NFL. Jacoby Myers is looking great, but even he is still learning. He was switched from a quarterback to a wide receiver. Only his 2nd year. He is still learning. For those of you who wanted the Patriots to get younger at their wide receiver position, they did so, and you got to see what it was like. I want to talk about my boys, though, real quick over at betonline.ag. Now, the NFL regular season is finishing up with the playoff picture becoming clear, and there is only one place that has you covered and one place that we all trust, and that's betonline.ag. And if you sign up today for a free account at betonline.ag and use the promo code CLNS50 for 50% off welcome bonus, where, of course, you can bet on things like NFL games, college football, headlines in sports, poker, blackjack, all that great stuff. Guys, I'm telling you right now, do not sit on the sidelines anymore. Get in with the action, and don't forget to use that promo code CLNS50 to receive half off, y'all. 50% off welcome bonus with your first deposit. BetOnline, your online sportsbook experts. Y'all, the Patriots need help at the wide receiver position, and it's clear, it's evident to me, but they're very young right now, okay? They should not look to get lucky and land a top-tier guy in the draft, okay? Because you're kind of messing with fire in the draft. You don't know if a guy's going to pan out. You're basing him off of what you saw in college. And college and the NFL are just two completely different things. I'm telling you guys right now, if you want to see a difference, you want to see an upgrade at the wide receiver position, in the offense in general, the Patriots need to go out in free agency and pick up some veterans, guys who know what they're doing, not just on the field and the physical aspect, but most importantly, the mental aspect, and can just be smart, and guys that just know what they're doing. That's going to be it for this one, though. What are you guys' thoughts on the Patriots just should not draft a wide receiver at all in the 2021 NFL draft? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for all of your Patriots content. But like always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.